Today, I am not 100% sure what I'm working on today. I've got a couple custom projects in line, as well as, just some general ideas. I might do a wire wrap, a simple how-to video on how to use bigger stones in wire wrapping. I'm gonna have to make today's stream a little shorter than normal. I'm gonna stick this here for a moment and give a heads up real quick to somebody that I'm live, and probably pop up my own stuff. Going live. Oh, and show off what I've been working on this week, of course, and what's coming tomorrow in our sales stream. Okay, we'll pop up my live broadcast. There we go. And now I see messages, all messages, thank you. So, today has just been busy as hell. 'Cause I got in. It does not like my lights out here, does it? Perhaps that's better for it. I got in all these geodes. They are pretty. And some amethyst clusters. I went back to that estate and I bought what they had left. And then I have 4 whole trays. This week, our new stuff would be... Oh, really? You're gonna do me like that? Opals. Looks like I'll be spending some time to try and figure out how to get their color play to show up better on camera. Moonstone. I think that's all that's new for this week. Or at least for this week's stream. And then I am working on a tutorial as well as an unboxing of the Vevor Setting machine. And for the TLDR or too long didn't want to read it, folks out there, so far it's working all right. I do need to get a couple of things for it, but I am super stoked with it so far. I'll go over that in the review I'm doing, though, and yeah, all that stuff. So, and of course, Meow Meow has been Meow Meow. Yeah, little good boy. What's he doing? Just wanting to hang out while I craft some stuffs? Yeah? Is that what you do? Aw. You didn't even bite me that time. That's so sweet of you. Alrighty, got it flipped over. What am I doing today? Yeah, let's do a wrap. I mean, I've got a couple of customs coming up, but with the shortened stream that I'm planning for today, I don't know if it's a great idea for me to just hop into starting one of those, because it wouldn't be very entertaining. Nor do I think it would be very informative. And it's got to be one of those two. Otherwise, like, what's the point? Probably should remember to take my meds. Let's just do that now. Get out of my way. So yeah, perhaps a simple wire wrap. Maybe I can do it to, tutorial. Kabam. See, we will need to be able to see what the hell I'm doing. Get all this rough opal that I've been playing with out of the way. I've got to cut it off still, but I am really pleased with how that polishing turned out. See, that's Ethiopian. Kind of playing with the Australian opal to see what I can learn. Gentleman I buy gemstones from every once in a while just kind of threw in the parcel with the package that I bought this week. Ironically, his freebies were what made the package even worth getting. Kind of why I like going to his store. Like, he seems to do business somewhat like me. If he doesn't feel he's doing right by his loyal customers, which I just kind of feel this way about all supporters, but he'll make sure it gets fixed before they walk out. I respect that. Let's see here. I think that should be cleared off enough for me to kind of experiment with this next, or not experiment, but do this wrap, which will be experimental-ish. Move the torch out of the way. Move that out of the way. We're good. Let's wrap an amethyst. See, that one or that one? I think the first one will be the one we go with. One of the faceted gemstones that I like to sell. What else am I gonna need? Wire, obviously. Kinda hard to do a wire wrap without wire. There. Wait, am I missing a roll? Yes, I am. Solid. Jenny! I am kind of listening. How are you doing today? When did you, how long ago did you say what's up? Sorry, I've got two screens. One of them I better plug back in. There we go. Alrighty. For this project, I'm going to need some square wire. I've got a fair amount of 20 gauge round sitting around. Or 20 gauge square. I'm going to cut off 5-inch pieces roughly. Okay, maybe closer to 6. And I'll cut off 4 of them. Then, from there, all I'll need... What is up with my... Oh, yeah. The cat dumped it. Yeah, pretend like you don't hear me back there. We both know what you did. Well, I can kind of respect it, buddy. Like, you know, cause chaos when you can. It's a time-honored and traditional form of, you know, employment. But causing chaos, you know, isn't very beneficial, meow meow. You could find better ways to benefit humanity. 22 gauge. 24? Do I have 24? Oh, I'm low on 24. Okay. There. That's good enough. Half round 20 gauge. I'm going to start with a 6 or 7 inch piece of that. Actually, I'm going to start with the 10 inch piece. Longer, perhaps. I have been working on the ring design too. It was requested. I will get a tutorial done. I just need to burn several more rings that, yeah. It's the process. It's just how it goes. Okay, so I need pliers, a few different varieties, including nylon. Nylon pliers can be used to straighten your wire, especially square wire, and if you want, you can also use it to work harden said wire. I'm not really going to do that here, but you absolutely can. I've personally always found that to be... I'm just not ready for it yet. I do know there are some real pros in the wire wrapping world who they only use hard wire for the most part. It's just so unforgiving, one mistake, and yeah. I have to cut my hair soon. Shit's getting in my way. Alright. How do I want to do this design? There's a couple ways. That's probably how I'm going to go about it. I'll find the halfway point and fold one over. We will see if I actually manage to get this done. Basically have till 6 my time. I've just been overwhelmed this week in the best way. I mean, the week started out a little rough, but I don't know, it was just like Monday was a little rough for no reason, but I ended up getting blessed so much this week that I don't know. It's like the universe just came out of nowhere and drop kicked my depression in the face. It was kind of nice. It has just been awesome. Opals and moonstone and amethyst clusters and the faceting machine. Like, obviously, I've been wanting to get a faceting machine for some time. I actually broke down and made one out of trash back when I couldn't afford even the Vevor model. So I am just stoked about that. Reminds me, I should have some Amazon packages outside. Let's see here. So we start by doing about 4 wraps in the center. Come on, show it off, please. And then we bend that top wire up, bend it over, so it goes all the way back down. And these are our prongs. I might have... See, now, I thought that this would absolutely be enough. I think it will be still, but I might have underestimated by a little bit there. Then you bend them back up so they go parallel with the rest of the wires. From here, And this will end up being the inside. You want to make sure that your crosses are on the inside so they're not visible from the other side. Now, that's not like absolutely necessary. I've actually seen similar designs where they don't even worry about that type of thing. It's just something I worry about. Gives you a more I don't know how to even describe it, but an undeniable look of some kind. Alright. So, I'm gonna bend those wires and these ones down. And then these, I'm gonna make alright. You deserve 2 full wraps. You have convinced me. And chat's slow today. People must be busy. That's alright. I've felt like I'm stupidly busy today myself, so. Alrighty. Bend that in there. Alrighty. Now, that hook there, that no need to have something that's going to catch on me. We can wrap actually turning into a half decent tutorial at this rate. Perfect. Oh, that was... Oh, hello. Hey, Chris. I'm doing wonderful. Hey, Jesse. How are you? I appreciate y'all hanging out. Although, if you could do me a solid and hit the thumbs up button, gotta feed that stupid algorithm, unfortunately. How are you doing today, Jesse? I almost started tackling your custom, but I was like, there'll be plenty of it for next week's video. But real quick, just a quick distraction from this. This is the kind of direction I'm going. Somewhat. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it. Where is my vape? Oh, this will not stand. I'll answer that when I get back. Let's see here. And then they're making you work tomorrow, too. That's no fair. I mean, not that life is fair, but still. Meow Ball, are you sleeping on my vape? Yes, it sounds like something you would do. It does. Thank you. Big odd. Swipe at me, you little jerk. Right in front of me. Yeah. Gonna swipe at me, huh? He's a good boy. Yeah, I know. It's what cats do. Yeah. You swipe at things. Don't feel bad, buddy. Humans swipe a lot, too. So... Damn it, buddy. You got me worried now. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Just pretend it's, yeah. Well, I never know. I don't want, there to be medicine or my meds to be on my lips when I give you a kiss and then you get sick. No, that would be bad. It would. You look so indignant right now. No worries, Jesse. My entire day has been slow. Well, it's felt like that. My brain has been processing much slower than I would like. Actually, I think that's about perfect. Might back up one. Let's see here. Gonna take a look at how that'll sit if I do. Pretty much how I want it. So, this is where I'm gonna want to you can see how I've bent these wires back up now to meet with the rest. The same on this side. Oh, what am I missing? Amethyst, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, just an amethyst, one of those bigger ones. I figured it would be good to do a tutorial for, like, a pendant that you can make with those. Since I do have nearly 30 of them that are, in the show tomorrow. Figure I might as well start showing things that people can do with all these pretty gems that they're getting from me, if they so choose. It's got blues and greens. That fire agate is definitely getting put away for some super beast project. All right, and then let's see. See, I almost went the wrong way with that. But now, I'm going to make another prong, or two more prongs, so another prong on each side. Might actually manage to finish this in the time I have today. Sorry, 2 billion things I have to do today. As much as I would like to hang out longer. Alright, and then my bad on the focus there. Really difficult to keep this in on screen. Alright, this next part, getting all those prongs bent the way I want them to be. I'm going to grab the very tip of them with my flat nose pliers, push the rest of it flat down, and angle them just slightly. Hopefully, and then I'm going to want to angle these up here outwards. And I already know from experience to do that a by or now. And slowly I'm going to shape it to be roundish. Wow, it's been a while since I've made a mistake like that. It's too big. At least it is for that one. How too big are we talking? Maybe not. Apparently I made one side a little longer. I did not mean to do that. Where's my parallels? Good time for them. Huh. Go figure. Not too long in the end. I'm hoping most of the people who would normally be here today are out enjoying the nice weather, having fun somehow. I gotta make my grandma something for Mother's Day. I really do. Try to do that as soon as I finish this Tanzanite custom. Oh, hope they're okay. See, it doesn't need to be gigantic. The bale doesn't need to be. Just as long as it's about like that. Okay, so now this is the point where I'm going to work harden this. You kind of just bend it at an angle a couple of times through your nylons, and that will cause it to work harden. I don't need it to become super hard. I just want it to hold shape. Then it's a little careful bending. We end up about here. I'm going to pass the wire, both of them, underneath the stone from the back side of the pendant. fold over the sides. I want to clip these pretty short because then I'm going to tuck them up inside to lock those two wires into place better. I've seen a lot of pieces out there where they kind of just cut it there and expect it to hold. But in my opinion, it has to go around all the way, at least once. Just to be sure that it's going to hold. It's not necessarily the only answer out there, but kind of the way that I taught myself was make sure that things are going to hold together for some time. Alright, now I have these 4 wires here that look like they need somewhere to go. Start with this one. I'm going to tuck it in as much as I can. Followed by this one. And the back. Lift it up a bit. Then, to the other side, I'm going to kind of crisscross these. Such a happy little gemstone. I'm going to start making a little spiral. Let's see, we'll put those two going down. Except I'd kind of rather have it going up. will shape this. And bring it around to the back. Slash the underside. Go. Then the second one, I can see it's gonna be a tad bit more challenging. That's okay. Then the third of them. Hey, hallelujah. Or, fuck, hallelujah. Hey, Fade. Jesus. I need Monster. It's time for some Monster. Wow, that was special. I am really proud of myself on that. Say hello to myself. Hydrate. Hopefully the stream will make it all the way to for you to finish cooking your dinner. I don't know if I will, how much longer I'll be on. Well, I'm guessing at least 20 minutes or 15. Got a lot of preparation still for tomorrow and stuff. Yes. Where is that? I have plans for that stone. Where did it go? Oh, it's right there. Gonna say, I don't want to lose this one. I got plans for this. It's gonna look really cool. Okay, and then there's this one. And this one. I'm gonna bring this one in first. And at the end here, while I have a method, I don't really, or, you know, yeah, it's a method. There's nothing super set in stone about that method, though. You really play around with this last part. It's pretty much decorative, and you can work it with your own artistic expression. It's funny, I actually used to, like, not understand my own artistic expression, but then I did a really deep dive into the character of Thrawn out of Star Wars, or the Grand Admiral Thrawn, who his, like, superpower is just being able to look at artwork and get an immense amount of information about the artist and their culture from said art. And one of the pieces they dissected was a wire sculpture of some kind. You know, you don't actually see it, but they kind of give some description and the pattern behind it and such. I was like, huh, so that makes sense. And I started analyzing my own work, and I was like, there's actually truth to that. Like, there is an artistic expression that gets put out by each of us, and it's gonna differ from person to person. And you can see it change with a person too. Well, see how it looks on a chain real quick, huh? This is what I got right now on for chain to test with. I wonder if that'll... No, that ain't gonna be long enough, I'm guessing. Flawless. Kinda. Flawless enough. Because, by the time I'm done with this pendant, it might be, under $50. That would be really cool. Oh, frick. Silver prices. I forgot about silver prices. Thank you. I appreciate it. And were you talking about the commentary on artistic development and such, or more of just the concept of the pendant? It's it's interesting for sure. Someday I'll do a little essay on it, on like at least my artistic expression and what I think it says about me. Like, actually, if you look at the development of my work, you can see a while back I had a forced elegance, and it didn't look great. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that. It didn't look elegant, but I was trying really hard to force it and learn it and make it work, and, that partially came from my own psychology of what I wanted for myself and what was around me and who I was. Yeah. Yeah, no, it happens whether you know it or not, which Thrawn was an amazing character to do a deep dive on and, analyze to that level. The points Timothy Zahn was trying to make, I think, in those books and with that character were pretty profound. Especially the ones that give you a different look from the Empire. However, I digress. I do that a lot. See, about 6? That's about where I was hoping I'd make it this long. And I did. I succeeded. Let's see here. I used... It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 feet, 8. Now it's more like 12 now. 10, 12. God, stupid silver prices, grr. Yeah, no, if I just set this as it is right now, it's not breaking 50. If I polish it quickly enough, and there's not much work that needs to be done as far as polishing goes, I think it'll still be under 50. Or in that ballpark. Try to make several of these this coming week. I've got a festival I gotta get prepped up for. Gotta be ready for that. I'm also working on some mini pendants. Got this orange sapphire one. Yeah. Kind of see how that design ended up playing out. Thank you, Jenny. I'm glad I got a kinda tutorial out. It shows me my theory that I've got my desk clean enough to actually film tutorials, so that's good. Once I get this review video done for the faceting machine, I'll hopefully be able to do a video or 2 on wire wrapping tutorials. Thank you, Fade. However, with all that said, I must bid you all adieu. I've got a lot to do and get ready for. I feel like I do not have enough time, enough hands, and in a really good way right now. Like, the way things are going, I might actually hire a set of hands. That would be awesome. But, yeah, so, before I... Before I go, real quick, I'll do a quick little show off of what I got for tomorrow. We got a bunch of these little geodes in. I went back to the people who were selling that estate that I got the last batch of amethyst from. I'll try, but I doubt I'll end up being there. I would love to, but just so much going on. Just got a bunch of opals in. Now the lighting for these is horrible right now. Plus, I have them on white backgrounds and moonstone. All sorts of cool stuff for tomorrow, so hopefully I'll see some of y'all there. If not, I'll catch you on one of these lives. Things are hopefully going to end up slowing down here. Well, I doubt it. I keep telling myself that. Never plays out. We'll see. Hopefully I'll get time to start hanging out more, because I enjoy hanging out with y'all on all the other rock hounding content creators. Fun. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me. Ken! Hey, buddy! And, yeah, definitely, if you haven't heard of Ozone Fine Arts, am I tagging, or am I saying that correctly? Check them out. She does some really cool stuff. Be a fun little live for sure. Y'all have a good one, and if I don't see you there, we'll catch you around one of these times. Where's my turn off button? Good night, everyone. Oh, it's right there. She does do beautiful work, I concur. Nope, that's not the button I'm looking for. There we go. Good night, everyone. Ding, ding, ding.